Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the America's Minor North American Closed Qualifier. My name is Hawker, here to guide you through this best of 3, and Luminosity won that first map after it came oh so close at the end. PartyAstr put up a really good fight. Let's see if they can continue to fight hard on Train. This is the pick of Luminosity, and Nekiz with some nice awareness there. Spots out the boost, bolts in with one of his own. Ben and Stella trying to see if they can salvage this round from the 2v4, but it's not looking likely. Ben moving into position. Steel waiting patiently. Puts a bullet right into the side of his head. And Stella is about to be run down. Oh, reloading in the open. I think he just gave up there, knowing that Steel had his number. Quick A push from Luminosity. Gives them the initial pistol, but PartyAstr are going to go for the Force Spy in the second round. This is something we're seeing quite often from a fair few of these teams. I think especially in these sort of online games where you can just have players land some insane shots. I think there's more ability for the maybe individuals to sort of step up. I think it makes a fair bit of sense to try and get these Force Spies going, and it can be quite map dependent. Train is definitely a map where the scouts can do some good damage in those long range angles, and there we go. Ben doing the damage, 3 tags landed. That's a really nice start to the round, and Robbie takes advantage of some of that damage that was done. MOTM in with one of his own. The kills just keep on coming. Luminosity out of this round. It's only Steel left alive. Oh man, that is not good. Ooh, okay, Steel. I see you. I see you. As soon as I say Luminosity have lost the round, Steel has something to say about that. Spotting out the scout. I think one scout shot might just be enough to finish Steel off here, if it lands to the chest, especially as he closes the distance. Steel moving forwards, and there it is. As I said, Ben with the scout comes through with the kill. Ben must have done a massive amount of damage in that round. The 3 scout shots landing at the start there, gets 2 assists to his name, and then finishes off the final player right at the end of the round. As I was suggesting, Train absolutely a map where those Force Spies can pay off. PartyAstr into round 3 with the advantageous buy. And the opportunity to take the lead. They need to get a pretty good start here on the CT side as well, on Luminosity's map pick. Lucas landing the shots, but he takes more damage in reply from the scout. Flash goes in towards team main, allowing Robbie to put himself in this corner. They've completely cleared out A main, and that means that PartyAstr are going to start to look elsewhere, pushing Popdog as well. I think they've realized this is more likely to be a B play. MOTM will continue to hold A main while Ben focuses on Ivy, but MOTM is in position for the quick rotate if necessary, and it's feeling more and more likely that that rotate is about to come through. A few smokes in hand for the Brazilians into this round, and MOTM, again, is really ready here. He's beginning to rotate over. just before the smokes are deployed. So it's a 3-man stack for Party Astronauts. Nice shot. Pone alone kicks things off with a bang. Oh, wow. Okay, then. MOTM just mowing them down. They all go into the meat grinder. And Luminosity would have been hoping for at least the bomb plant there with those smokes going down. But the smokes weren't deployed quickly enough. Neither was the flashbang. Party Astronauts set to take a 3-1 lead as Luminosity are stuck with 5 Glocks. I guess NA Counter-Strike would be the one place where the Glocks would have the best chance. Just because of things we've heard in the past from Dazed. Although that was in a pug, obviously. We're not expecting it in the gun round. No way. No way in hell. Stella spots some players towards B. I'm surprised he hasn't called for the instant rotate. MP9 doing some damage. Oh, he's in trouble. Yep, that's a bomb plant. Nice nade over the top, though. Molly to follow. I don't think the round win is realistically going to happen. Henny is up close. Gets one with the Glock, but it's all on Neckers. Oh, he wants the knife. No, there's no way. Glock in hand. Yes, okay. Robbie runs in towards him. MP7 happy to slide round the corner. 3-1 in favour of Party Astronauts. However, Luminosity have got themselves a gun round into round 5. Getting the bomb plants with only the Glocks. Good work from them to be able to get this full gun round. They can also buy the AWP. And Henny will do just that, getting Kevlar into this round as well. Party Astronauts have also not exactly established their economy. If Luminosity could win this early gun round, the CTs may be forced into a save. Very slow start to the proceedings here in round number 5. 57 seconds left on the clock, and Pone Alone's aggressive positioning will eventually pay off. Currently a 4-man A stack. Stella left on the solo B hold, having to be that bomb site anchor. Despite that, there's no one in towards Ivy itself, so Henny can be boosted over the top. Nearly lands the shot on towards Robbie, but decides not to take any further risk. Henny behind the smoke, but Pone Alone spots the man as it fades. Good trade from Henny. Nice opening from Neckers as well. A flurry of frags come through for Luminosity. Eventually, though, the bomb goes down. 15 seconds left as well. That's a massive issue. They need to get that bomb back. They need it now. They don't have time. 7 seconds. Neckers runs to the bomb site. Henny has to defend his teammate, but he cannot do enough. Henny forces the trade frag, but it's too little too late, and Henny ends up dying after time. Oh man, that is unfortunate for Luminosity. Henny has only $200 in play. That sucks. Over on the other stream, Envy have taken Lazarus to a 3rd map in their best of 3. Also, Ancient have beaten Tricked on the 1st map in the European qualifier. Draken there dropping 36 kills in just 26 rounds. That is ridiculous. Great performance from Draken for Ancient. The Swedes up early, but it's Tricked's map pick over in the European qualifier. So they could still bounce back. It's going to be cool to see one of either Tricked or Ancient into the Miner. Definitely a team that you would think would be able to cause some upsets. Pretty excited to see which of those can make it through. I would love if Hunden could make it to that point. That would be awesome. He's been bringing up the talent in Denmark for such a long time. It feels like it's deserved. Luminosity, not with a massive amount to work with, but Steel is pushing in. Stella doesn't hear him. Oh no, Steel in with the opening. MOTM making up for his teammate, but he only has so many bullets. USP out. Oh god, it's such an awkward fight. But eventually MOTM gets the job done. Third frag found on the round. And Bolts and Lucas looking to close this one out, but it's not going to happen for them. Bolts with one shot in from above. Can't deny the defuse though. Party Astronauts up to a 5-1 lead. Nice start for them here on Luminosity's map pick, but here comes a proper full buy. They can drop the AWP for Henny, they can get the full nades, and we need to see more team play, more structure for Luminosity here. They're actually not going for the AWP. Interestingly, the buy for Party Astronauts is probably a bit weaker just because they've got that one MP9 in the mix. And remember, the money for the CTs is really, really weak. If they were to lose this round, they could be in trouble. Excellent shot at the start from Lucas. Flash assist comes through from his teammate Henny behind him, but the trades come back around. Lucas gets another frag, but it's not enough. His teammates aren't helping him out. Finally, Bolts gets one kill of his own. However, they have to get that bomb back, and Stella is in behind them. Oh no, Henny is exposed from this angle. He doesn't know. Bolts was watching it, but not on towards the right-hand side. Bolts with two separate angles he has to deal with. Switch his position. A bit more safe in this sort of spot, but Stella working wonders in on the B rotation. Yet again, Party Astronauts pick up the round. Let's have a look at those odds then. Let's maybe not look at those odds because they're confusing me. Maybe I don't know how to read odds. I don't know. Back into the round. Party Astronauts up against another buy. The Brazilians popping some flashes over towards A. Again, though, it's the A play. Round after round from Luminosity. Lucas this time gets another double entry. Surely this time it will be enough, but there's just no trade attempt. Lucas runs out into the open, gives away his life. Stella, again, can just rotate over from B. Confidence that the B site is not under pressure, and Ben wins one more duel. Sidelining his opponent. Closing out the round as well. Henny trying to move forwards, but every single time, Party Astronauts have got the 4-man A stack, and then, more importantly, the rotates from Stella, or the push through B, is incredibly quick. I'm so surprised that Party Astronauts have not adapted to this. Again, Party Astronauts on their CT side stay on top of the round wins, but not building up too much money. They could really do with a convincing round win on the board. They've always been taking casualties, at least in the recent rounds. Nades down ramp. Oh, again, the smoke not well timed. The timings just seem off from Luminosity. Again, though, Lucas has really been putting in a shift with this SG in the recent rounds. However, he will be dealt with. Pwn alone holding the angle. Bolts goes straight into the AWP. At least a bomb plant, but Party Astronauts managed to win the round with all 4 players alive. And this is a complete turnaround here from the All-American side. The first map came really close, but Party Astronauts lost on their own map choice of Dust 2. Heading into Train, I thought Luminosity would have been good to go. But no, clearly not. You look at some of the recent results for Luminosity. Wins against Cloud9, wins against Ints, beating MIBR a couple of months ago as well. You would think they would be pretty well favored on this map, but right now, Party Astronauts are proving too much to handle for the Luminosity side. Oh no, Robbie caught in the open. Easy kill for Bolts, brings it back, and hello, Steel goes walking through the smoke. Massive risk taken there, but Luminosity finally finding some success into a 3-on-2. They've got the advantage, but they really need to make sure they're in position for the trade frags right now. Luminosity have just been fighting across the map, taking all sorts of 1v1 duels, and eventually it's going to work for them. Lucas tapping away on towards Stella, and Pwn alone only has the AWP in the clutch. Multiple opponents against him, 3 to be precise, and Lucas closes out the round. Another round where Lucas gets 2 or 3 frags with the SG. He is having a great time with this weapon in his hands. The CTs are able to go for another buy, and I think the main difference here on Train has just been the fact that Party Astronauts have been able to compete on an individual basis, and as soon as that starts to come through, you can see the team play and the trades from Party Astronauts probably are a bit better than Luminosity, who have just been running across the map trying to frag out. Not something you could always do on Train, and Stella quickly traded out on the B site. Rotate in from Pwn alone's AWP is not going to be in time. They finally have figured out that the CTs only have the 1 man on B, and rushing into that B site might be the counterplay. Luminosity were banging their heads against the wall on the A site into that 4-man A stack round after round, and oh no, Ben manages to deal with Nekiz. Not a single kill found for Nekiz in that one. Steel trapped in this corner. Ben manages to deal with him, but it's all on MOTM, and the time is too far gone. I think Henny has got far enough away from the bomb. He's fine. They all save over into the next round, but it's Party Astronauts who don't have the money. And as long as Luminosity can grind out a few more rounds on this T side, they won't be in such bad shape, despite how one-sided this game has felt. Luminosity probably only need 5 or 6 rounds to stay within contention here, with Train being a fairly CT-sided map. It is also worth pointing out that in the games that Party Astronauts have played, they have won a large majority of their Train rounds on the CT side. Nice shot from Henny. The AWP picks up a triple kill through the wall on towards Robbie. Really nice shot there. As anticipated, Luminosity close out their 4th round win. Only took them 31 seconds to do so. Stella continues to be the B-bomb site anchor, but again, Luminosity rushing out towards A. I don't know why they keep doing this. Party Astronauts continue to shut them down on the A side of the map, especially when they go for these contact plays. There is always 4 CTs stacked towards A at the start of the round, so it allows the easy trades between them. Robbie uses his teammates' information, his teammates' cover to find the triple kill. And while Henny has a chance in the clutch, it's Party Astronauts in the advantageous position. Henny about to round the corner, knife in hand. Oh, wow. Stella lets him go, but surely Henny doesn't expect it. No way. No way in hell. Stella spots him, frags him, finds the AWP, finds the round. Party Astronauts into a 9-4 lead. Luminosity just about in with a bye for this round. Neck is moving forwards. This is okay though. When they've got the nades, it's not as bad. But again, Pone alone's just sniping them down. Not really the full execute. Not really the full commitment. Luminosity don't have the backup available. Just way too easy for the AWP to hold that angle and win the fights. 1 kill back from Henny. However, that 1 frag with his AWP doesn't make up for the 2 at the start of the round from Pone alone. Again, it always just feels like Luminosity are just kind of playing almost like a pug right now. Like they're just kind of running out across the map. It really doesn't feel like proper team play is in place. It doesn't feel like the proper protocols are there for them. Pone alone finding an easy time of things, and Stella comes in from above to close out the round with a couple of kills. 10-4 lead for Party Astronauts into the last round of the half. Let's try looking at those odds one more time. That can't be right. I'm sorry, that can't be right. There's no way that Luminosity are favourites on Train right now. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Maybe the odds are the other way round. We can try again? No, they're still the same. Our Luminosity only with 4 rounds on the board on their T side. Quick trade out towards A. Man advantage found for Party Astronauts, and okay, that's a quick cleanup. Round over, 11-4 lead for the All-American squad, and this is really impressive. The kill distribution is really, really good across the board. Pause comes through. This looks like a technical pause, so let me quickly go ahead and check what this issue is. I'll give you an update in just a second. Okay, apparently MOTM has just called for a pee break. He needs the toilet, so we shouldn't be too long until we head into the second half. Depends how quick they are at using the bathroom, though, I guess. Depends if they wash their hands. Depends how far the toilet is away from them. I don't know about you guys, but I'm lucky enough to have an ensuite where I live right now, so I can be in and out in about maybe 30 seconds. The odds are for total maps, not train itself. Oh, are they? Let me check. Yeah, maybe. The thing is, it says train underneath, which is why I was thinking it was just for train. But I don't know now. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I think it's either that it's the odds for the series, or it might just be that the logos are the wrong way round. Because you see at like the top of the scoreboards, they actually should be the other way round, if you know what I mean. Anyway. Make sure to head over to GGBet. They have made this tournament possible. Shout outs to them. And there we go. Bathroom break is done and dusted. Not too long. Party Astronauts have themselves 2 sets of utility for round 16, while Luminosity take the 1 kit into the hands of Henny. Smoke lined up by Ben. Pone alone has one of his own. I think one of those is going to go for connector. One is probably going to the back of this red train area, maybe to cut off Ivy. That sort of thing. Oh, it goes all the way over to Ivy. Back of green train, excuse me. And the connector smoke has also landed, but Luminosity aren't really worried about those smokes. They're fighting on the site. The boost up connector, paying dividends for Neckers. And the bomb is dropped up on top of the bomb train. Not the best position. Robbie's not going to be winning this one. Neckers comes in clutch with a triple kill. Luminosity win out in that pistol round. A much needed round for them as well, if they want this comeback. Full Glocks for Party Astronauts. I wonder if you run this round a million times, how often Party Astronauts pick up the round win. I'm sure like at least once, Luminosity's internet would just die and they'd win. Oh my god, that nade is so brutal though. Yeah, that's no, not this time. Oh, that was the burst fire on the Glock. Almost uses a shotgun there. 3 shots straight to the face of Neckers. Steelers in behind, though. 6 rounds on the board for Luminosity Gaming. Shining bright at the start of this CT side. Rifles into this round for the Party Astronauts. Lucas manages to make the opening kill go his way without taking any damage. Stella attempts to move forwards, but Steel has got that angle on lockdown. Early trades go the way of the CT side. They've got a couple of SMGs remaining, though, which may be problematic depending on the range of the fights. But Lucas is up close. Lucas in with one. Oh, gets baited in by the AK. Gets a bit greedy. And that's why you don't get greedy, kids. Sometimes it's going to cost you. 2 on 2. But Luminosity are in position. The rotate is here. And Ben is left alone. Robbie unable to help him out. However, Ben can play with the time here. He can also play with the entirety of the map. I like this play from Luminosity, though. Sticking together. Trying to clear out this A side of the map. The issue is, as they move further away from B, Ben can actually get this bomb down. Or he could get the kill. Oh, no. Timing not quite there. Steel moves forwards. He hears the bomb plant. Ben is out in the open. That is, like, the worst possible timing. That's so unfortunate. Ben is going to be wondering how Steel got there, and if he holds connector for a second or two longer, he could maybe get the kill. He could maybe bring it into the one-on-one and get the bomb down for free. Instead, Steel rushes him down. honestly, I don't think there's much else Ben can do there. He played that pretty well. It's just really unfortunate timing. One of those rounds where you can't really do too much. The 5 American players on the T side are going to invest into the pistols. They've also got quite a few nades here. Steel going forwards, could be in danger. Great flashbang. Oh yes, Henny in with the flash assists. Steel claims the 2 opening kills of round 19. And I like that safe play from Steel, right? Goes down low, decides there's no need to risk losing his life, losing his rifle. His teammates will happily clean up the round win. And there you go, Lucas, ready to frag. Just a 3-round difference now. Luminosity right back in contention with a good start on their CT side. However, here comes the buy from Party Astronauts. Ooh, there we go. Hone alone picks up the opening for Party Astronauts. That's what we've been waiting for on the Party Astronauts side, or over the top of the smokes. Steel will simply be a spectator in this round, but Henny, again, so quick on the trigger. It must be really frustrating to play against this guy because sometimes you can't react quickly enough to deal with him. Smoke down from Lucas. Then around the corner, but the smoke gives Lucas only really the one tight angle to work with, and that means he can just pre-fire, pre-aim that position. Even numbers, but the rotate from Luminosity is going to be so valuable. They've got all 3 players in on this A site. Henny. No. What? Oh my god, the no-scope lands under the train. Robbie gets 1 in reply, but both of these players are low on health on the Party Astronauts side. Lucas could easily clean up with the AUG. Henny has to be careful in connector. They're trying to rush towards him, and Lucas is playing this so patiently. There's the reward for his patience. Free frag onto MOTM, who wanted to make the difference, wanted to get the kill. It's up to Robbie now, who's trying to find a different angle over the top of the train. Lucas is going to go down. Henny has to land this shot, and he will. Henny's AWP continues to be consistent, continues to be solid, not missing too many of these shots, even landing that no-scope, which was just absurd. And Luminosity's win streak continues. That's their 5th round in a row. But with the bomb plant, Party Astronauts are going to continue to buy up. And something that's important to note is that Luminosity are having to reinvest pretty heavily in some of these rounds. The money is not well established. As soon as Luminosity lose 1 round, they're at risk of being forced down to a lower buy, a weaker investment. Lucas in position, dealing some early damage. Only 12 bullets left in the AUG, though, so he's got to be slightly careful that he doesn't get run down. Look at this aggression, though. Bolt's moving in, gets the opening. Robbie, a little late on the trade attempt, but eventually it comes through. Thankfully for Luminosity, though, Steel is there to mop up. And again, Henny in on the exact same angle, wins the battle of the AWPers. Definitely feels like Henny has been getting the better of the 2 snipers in this second half, especially. And this could be a convincing round win for Luminosity, which is what they've been wanting for a long, long time. They want to build up some cash, and they're going to have the chance to do just that. Lucas didn't need to peek there. Doesn't matter too much, though. Henny holds true for his team. And not only do Luminosity get to build up some money of their own, but they also get to put Party Astronauts down to a lower buy. And this comeback is absolutely looking likely. Maybe likely isn't the word for it, but it's absolutely on. They can tie things up right here, right now. Not too many nades to work with for Party Astronauts. It's mostly onto the pistols that they've brought into this round. Again, by the way, Pone alone is saving for that AWP, even though Henny has been getting the better of him. And oh my god, such a quick shot onto the second. He barely even scoped in. He'd already pulled the trigger. Neck is in with a nice double. Luminosity tie things up. 11-11 on the board. And Party Astronauts decide it is time to take a pause, with Luminosity winning every single round of this second half. I think at this point for Party Astronauts, I'd maybe like to see them just try a B-sided execute. Nothing too fancy, but maybe just the smoke down ramp, maybe even the smoke all the way back to connector, and then the second smoke between the bomb train, just to get that bomb down early. I don't think you want to be moving in towards A, where you know Henny has been playing pretty often with that AWP. You'd rather avoid that sniper, because he has really been landing those shots recently. I think the default at the start of the round makes the most sense, though. If you want to go for that B play, you need to bait out some of those nades. Otherwise, Luminosity can pretty easily smoke off and molly off some of those positions like ramp, like upper. Run boost for Pone alone. Oh, there we go. Henny, quick on the trigger, but not quick in terms of landing the shot. Misses his opportunity, misses his mark, but Nekiz won't make the same mistake. Pone alone picks up the initial entry and then ends up losing out on the second fight. One minute remaining for Party Astronauts, and I was pointing out those nades on Luminosity and how I think Party Astronauts need to bait out some of those pieces of utility. They're finally allowing themselves to use up some of those nades on the CT side, and they're gaining quite a lot of ground for it. Lucas is able to push all the way into A main. That allows Luminosity to happily stack 2 players in towards B. This is the call I wanted from Party Astronauts, but with both Bolts and Steel in position and that early nade doing damage, where are the nades? They're not using the nades. Such an easy angle for Bolts in on the opening. Eventually the trade comes through, but they may not expect Steel in position. There's the opening. There's the follow-up. Steel cleans up the round win. I think we at least need to see the smoke down ramp from Party Astronauts. Just not using their utility at all. Making it much easier for Luminosity to lock things down. And the Brazilians are back in the driver's seat, into the lead for the first time ever since that first round. That's a long, long time ago now, back on the T side for Luminosity. This is not a pretty sight if you are a Party Astronauts fan. No round wins for them on the T side. I doubt that's going to change in this round either. Nekiz is not pushing up Pop Dog, but he's ready to do so if he so desires, if he gets the information that the B site is about to be tested. And the commitment about to come through. Flashbang not good enough. Steel. Oh my god. Yep, that's over. That's over. Let's just give up on this round, lads. Never wanted to win that round anyway. Hey, they don't give Steel the ace, at least. Neckers gets the last frag for the team. Luminosity into a 13-11 lead, but here's the buy that Party Astronauts wanted. They've got to get a round win on their T side. They need to do something. They need someone to step up for them, really. And it looks like we've got another technical pause. So again, let me quickly get some information for you. Give me a minute. Alright, never mind. Just a quick technical issue. Instantly sorted out. 2-round lead from Luminosity. Into round 25. The Brazilians have been bossing this CT side. They haven't given Party Astronauts any openings. A couple of rounds have come somewhat close. There was this one clutch in round 20. Round 18 went down to the wire with only 2 CTs surviving. But in general... Oh, no, Lucas. Oh, my God. He nearly dies to the molly. Whew. It's getting hot in here. And Lucas is down to 4 health. More importantly, Neck is out of the round entirely. Jump throw from Robbie. They've got a couple of smokes lined up into A. Aggression from Lucas somehow works out. He gets a kill there, despite being so low on health. And again, here's the rotation. Push through Ivy could also come into play. Henny holding this tight angle. Oh, the AWP spotted. Pone alone loses the AWP battle once again. Bomb plant denied. Bolts nearly cleans them all up. It's only MOTM left. 6 bullets, but there's the flank we were talking about. Steel pushes all the way around through Ivy. Luminosity again remain on top of the situation. Party Astronauts are in a pretty desperate position right now. How many rounds is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds in a row for Luminosity. I could have just counted up that they only won 4 rounds in the first half and then figured it out from that, because they've won every round on the CT side. But I'm not a smart man, as we've already established. Ooh, hello. Ben gets the opening, and goodbye to Steel. He's not going to be involved in this round. Lucas puts down the molly. Ooh, close on the spam through the smoke, but Ben dodges away from those bullets. Man advantage for Party Astronauts. And I like that they're slowing this one down. No need to push forwards. No need to risk losing your life to the AWP of Henny, who has been on point throughout this game. The last few smokes deployed from the Party Astronauts side into the A site. They've only got the 1 smoke left across the team. However, Luminosity have countered with their own nades. Party Astronauts now only really have the flashbangs to close the distance to deal with the AWP of Henny, who has been such a problem for them. Ben in position, up close, gets the refrag. Henny is eventually traded out. That's what needed to happen. That's AWP finally put down. Neck is up on the boosted position. Might be the man to make the difference. Rotate coming around. Neck is... Oh, fires the shot. The nade is not enough. Bolts in from the other side. There's the opening. Neck is moving into position. There's a man up close towards him. Neck is pre-firing the position, but he can't connect the shots. Flash goes forwards. Neck is trying to move in, but it's Bolts to take the fight. He goes down, and Neck is there for the refrag. Robbie has moved around, though. Smart play from Robbie, but Nekiz wins the duel. How does that happen? Oh, I thought Robbie had full control of the situation. He spots the shadow, but Nekiz nails the headshot. Luminosity just cannot lose a round on this CT side. My God. Unbeatable right now on the Luminosity side. And surely this is game over, you would think. I mean, again, at least Party Animals? No, Party Astronauts. At least they have the bye. I don't know why I called them Party Animals. Maybe they are Party Animals. I've never seen these guys at a party. Who knows? I reckon with a name like Pone Alone, you're probably the life of the party. Push coming forwards. I do like Pone Alone. It's a good name. Trades continue. Luminosity looking to win this CT half without losing a round. Henny not able to land the shot on the cross, but it's only Robbie left alive. Luminosity about to run him down. Every single round won on this second half, and Luminosity take the series 2-0. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Party Astronauts put down to the lower brackets, but Luminosity will advance here to play against either Envy or Lazarus. That game is still going on, but that is going to be me done for these NA games. However, we still have 2 more series coming up here on the 3rd stream, and it's your Irish friend Mitchman who's ready to cast those games for you. E-United versus The Quest will be up next, but it is going to be Luminosity winning this series 2-0. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure to stick around for the rest of the games of this NA qualifier. See you soon.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.